The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball, and it's next on the show. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And this will be put away easily for the out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Ball 1.
1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Alvarez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Jose Arena, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Jose Arena is on the mound for game 2. HR, what's the word on him? Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fastball, strike three called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Left field and deep. Granderson going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's George Springer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 281 the average entering play. 3 homers and 3 driven in. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He came out the gate smoking today. First inning, you're going to learn a lot about him. Right there, he gets that fastball, a little hop on the end, get a little swing and miss. Yeah, he's feeling good today.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back into the Crawford boxes and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Houston. Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. First pitch on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Ooh, good changeup. Just missed inside. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a gold glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
So stepping in, Neil Walker. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting 6.
In
Right
now,
fielder.
Bryce Anderson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Diaz has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the 2nd.
Aledmus Diaz.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 7. Right
So striding in, Alvarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting 8.
Stepping in, Carlos Correa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
That misses. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
On the ground up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Astros 2 and the Marlins nothing.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Miguel Rojas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Line softly out toward left center, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Two-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Prado.
Martin Prado now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there. And he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Into the box, number 56. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Now another 0-2. Waved out and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Digging in to try it again. Number 11. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. A bare hand for one. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play. At the plate, George Springer. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond. But now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing. Ready for another chance. Garrett Cooper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cooper.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Altuve onto the grass. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. So striding forward now, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And the runner back easily. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball
and a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Anderson.
Into the box now, Bryce Anderson. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Diaz picks it up. Altuve for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 56 ranging into the outfield, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Aledmus Diaz. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Anderson on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. The relay throw, but the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 4, Curtis Granderson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Martin Prado now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Bregman. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. And that misses, ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Prado sprinting after it. 1 away.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Anderson moves over, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2. Ready for another chance. Number 56. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Alvarez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the pitch.
Nope,
fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins.
Digging in and looking for more. Garrett Cooper. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Jorge Alfaro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Springer racing back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's Neil Walker. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Two out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now he'll step off. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. That one's in there. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there. 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And a full count now. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard to short. Correa takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now in the box, number 11. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Sent out to straightaway center field. Prado is after it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's George Springer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Anderson has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First offering on its way. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
In now, Robinson Chirinos.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. The high fastball is in there.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. And now he'll again ask for time. And one thing you don't want to do is get a pitcher too riled up out there. The 0-2 once more. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a two-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to take over. It's the former first-round pick back in 2000, right-hander Dustin McGowan.
Third baseman, number 1, Aledmys.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and Houston's taking a 4-2 lead. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
James Hoyt.
Bryce Anderson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. To short. Correa is there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 4, Curtis Granderson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another shot now, Alvarez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Number 44.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Anderson on the move. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Martin Prado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 56, Hector Rondon.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, number 56. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is popped up. In there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Starlin Castro is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled back. One and one, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Joe Smith gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Garrett Cooper. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here comes the 1-0. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Will Harris enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Will Harris.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Austin Bryce is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Austin Bryce.
Digging in once again, number 11. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Designated hitter, number 11.
Swing and a little tapper. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Center fielder number 4.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Jorge Alfaro will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Alvarez has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Bryce Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the ninth keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Well, Matt, that was a huge at-bat. He gets the single right here. There's 2 out in the ninth, and it brings the tying run to the plate.
Johnny Giavotella will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. A sold-out crowd of 40,950 ready to lift off here in the Space City. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ryan Presley gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Ryan Presley.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
2 strikes.
Way outside. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And they'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring trading. So we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
4-2 the final score tonight. Colin McHugh gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm